Obviously, he's great. He's a two-time world champion. I have many videos about this dude on my channel because I do think he is the best player in the game. But I wanted to go, not a little, I guess a little more in depth, but like, I thought the squishy video was good, but I thought I like overlooked some things. Something like this. So this for starters, like, Squishy would probably say, look at, like, he looks at the positioning a lot. He says, look at his positioning, he's not flipping, blah, 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 stuff like that. But I feel like in his video, he didn't look at things like the shot placement and how perfect your shooting has to be such a great player. So this is like right off the rip. I haven't seen this video yet, or this replay yet. You need to work on this in free play. Like, yes, you need good positioning, but you need to be able to hit it off the ceiling to yourself, maintain the boost, like feather it, and then hit it off the backboard, and then place it perfectly on the right side of the net. So I feel like a lot of little things didn't get covered. It was more like things without being said in the squishy video. So I guess that's why I kind of felt a little like inclined to make another video kind of like that. And I think for his reasoning, that's actually kind of a mistake by M0nkey. Kind of surprising because usually he would turn around and play slow, wait for the 50, and then he would just double tap this or score it. But he's kind of flying in. Probably expected the 50 to be a little different. Anyways, so Squishy's focusing on positioning like crazy, right? But since Squishy himself is such a mechanical, great player, he can literally do everything, and he's right. You and I, if you're watching this and you're above GC2, you can probably do everything you're watching on your screen. But that being said, you still need to be able to master like shooting, first touches with the ball, your IQ, your game time decisions, like when you're actually playing the game. Because it's easy to watch and say, oh yeah, I can do this, but making those decisions in split seconds, it's a completely different story. Because I watch this, I play a Rank 3's game, and I'm doing stuff I know I shouldn't be doing. I'm dribbling when I should pass, I pass when I should shoot, stuff like that. So maybe I can focus on this replay a little more now. I just wanted to talk about that real quick. But the positioning's great. Don't need to really talk about that anymore because you know how good it is. But even something like this, maybe a player would take this all the way back to the corner. They wouldn't even turn around and challenge here. So why would he backflip here? Well, he can stay with it. He can 50 it. He has 100 boost, and he can stay on the ball, so he can get another 50. And he could stay with this ball too, which he does actually. But he does get beat. So little things like that can get overlooked very easily. Why he does every little thing is what we look at. But like why does he go for this boost? All right, let's find out. His team has the ball, so he can be anywhere he wants on the pitch. Like technically speaking, it's safer to go to your back corner and like your net. But let's be real. He has Jolly with the ball in the air. I'd feel pretty confident. I feel like I could be anywhere on the pitch. Jaffinho, it looks like he's like hovering. He's not going to make a great challenge anytime soon. We know Jolly's probably going to keep the ball with him, and plus Exotic's there to back him up. So that's why M0nkey can get that corner boost. So once again, things like that don't get explained every little like thing because the video would obviously be way too long. But I do think it's very important why players make the decisions they make. For the sake of this video, I'm going to try and like look at things you might overlook in a normal, typical video. So good positioning once again. With this ball flying at you, not flying at you, dropping towards you, you can do infinite things. So let's try and take a guess at what he's going to do here. All right, I'm going to rewind before watching what he does here. See what's going on in the play. I see all three Furia players in front of M0nkey. I see Drawley 0 boost going across, and Exotic just gets demoed. You could infield past this. It would be a little difficult, but definitely doable. He has 60 boost. He could dribble this, which would be a safe play. Hitting this lost is kind of awkward on the backboard. He could like try and hit this off the sidewall mid, but these are pretty straightforward plays that I would do. Let's see what M0nkey does. He passes mid. So that was the very first thing I was saying. I'm pretty proud of myself. He actually passes this shit mid, and Drawley turns around. Like I said, you see him, he just flies off the screen. He probably gets a couple of pads because there's no corner boost to be taken, and then Drawley repositions mid. So yeah, this is what you need to be thinking about when you watch your own replays back. You need to actually think before you see what happens in like a pro replay. Watch your replay and think to yourself, all right, what's the best thing I can possibly do in this situation? And this is even like, I mean, yes, he's probably the best player in the game, but maybe this wasn't the best play in that situation. But I think it's safe to copy your gameplay from like a high-level pro in a lot of scenarios. So it's a safe bet to think that a lot of the things this player is doing is probably close to the right play every time. Especially if you're very low rank. If you're plaid, don't even fucking question it. Just do literally everything you see on the screen. Alright? Like, emulate it as much as you can, of course. Okay. Standard stuff going down. Why doesn't he take that corner boost? Assuming that corner boost is real and it's not a replay bug. Well, he just saw his teammate in the corner and he knows Exotic's going up for this ball. So he gets the pads and does a short rotation. But he actually doesn't get the pads, he goes for the mid boost, so that's even better. He's mid right now, just to be there for the pass. If Exotic gets shit on by this lost 50, Jolly's back to do with like whatever happens with this interaction. So good positioning here once again. And that is what happens, the latter of the two things I said. So you go back, you need to play defense, backboard smarter here because the ball is going above the net. You wouldn't be on the ground, you would be on the backboard because it's just safer, better for that particular scenario. Grab some pads, get back. I'm trying to look at as many little things as possible. Yeah, Exotic turns on this. Why would you go like back post here? I don't know, maybe players go back post here. Maybe I would in my game because I'm thinking, what if Exotic gets like shit on in this 50? I don't know, but you can see his teammate is definitely going to get the clean touch here. Right here, you know he's going to get the clean touch. So Monkey Moon turns instantly. Turns instantly. Good challenge. Leaves it for his teammate. Does he stay up? He actually doesn't. He actually flips back for boost, which is looks like that's the right play here. He hits this midfield, which this hit is very good because it's incredibly threatening if there is a BDS player there, aka Drawley, if he's like ready for the play. Even if he's not ready for the play, this ball isn't going in Monkey Moon's net. Surely it's not, right? Because Furia more or less have to think about cutting this off instead of actually getting a good look on BDS's net. So, I mean, Jens has 100 boost too. He can make literally anything happen. So there is a chance that could become a big issue for BDS, but it's not. Tries to go for the mid touch as well, but Exotic's there because it's a very difficult read for Monkey Moon. Stay behind Exotic, see what happens here. He actually doesn't go for this. I thought he would have gone for this ball, but this is why I am GC3 in ranked 3v3 because I suck at the game. I would have gone for this and just smash it off their backboard and hope my teammate follows up. But Monkey Moon thinks, all right, I'm assuming he doesn't go for this because he probably gets dusted to this by loss, which I probably would have gotten dusted to this by loss. So that's why I'm not a pro, and this guy is. So this guy turns around, goes back. His teammate's going, so maybe a mistake to use his boost there and go up for that, but you never know. Better to be safe than sorry. Works out in the end. Actually, no, it's not going to work out in the end. I do remember watching that shit live and thinking, damn, that's really a goal. So, a little mistake out of some players here. And I would like to see his teammates touch Drawley's. I can already tell it's, yeah. Maybe, probably not the best touch here. If he can stay close to it, that's good. Which is, it's kind of tough to do here. But you can't just hit this right to Lost, bro. It is a perfect setup for Lost, which infield past the ends, all of Furia's ready, bro. So if you're Jolly there, you got to do something different. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not gonna look at it, but you got to do something different there. Keep it close, or like don't hit it right at Lost. Just something like that. Let's look at the Monkey Moon gameplay again. Good positioning. This is like straightforward stuff. The squishy video stuff. Like, we know this is good positioning, right? But let's see what he actually does with the ball here and his 100 boost. He's going to hit Exotic? He doesn't. He's going to take his time and dribble this. Now he looks way more threatening. If you've ever watched a Flakes video, like a 1v1 Flakes video, he would probably love this shit. Really good, I mean, this is beautiful so far. It was, I want to go back real quick. Really good, like fake to pop this up because Jaffinho definitely had that covered, so he just keeps it low. And you know, this play doesn't become of anything, and actually it ends up going towards BDS's net in like a 1v1 technically, but you have to take risk like that. You have to if you want to get scored on. It took me a long time playing this game to realize that you do have to like be risky and try and make plays with the ball. And you could get shit on. You could get challenged and you could get shit on. And it sucks, but you learn from it. Because me, an old me would have just hit this shit across the field and Furia would have fucking had a free ball for free. So you gotta learn to make plays with the ball. Take risks, make plays. If it doesn't work and you get scored on and you get shit on, it's not the end of the world. You learn from it. You learn from your mistakes. Because, yeah, it's pretty demoralizing when you get challenged and it gets 50'd right into your net. Because you try staying with the ball, but your mechanics were lackluster. You made a bad decision on where you dribbled the ball to. So, yeah, it just takes trial and error with something like that. Beautiful positioning once again. M0nkey M00n is fine with 23 boost, 36. He grabs the pad, grabs another pad. And now he can respond to this in Furia's half instead of going all the way back. And he can't really do anything with this, so all I can do is just make it threatening, pop it up in the dead center of the net, really high up. And Jans has to respond to that. And it's Jans literally has to use all of his boost to respond to that, just to stay close to the ball. And it's still BDS possession because of it. Jolly just waits on it. We're gonna go to his POV. And this all stems from that M0nkey M00n touch. So Jolly just waits on it, one touch. He actually fakes the pass. Really nice play. That's just a goal. Dude, that is so fucking beautiful from Jolly. He fakes, like, the first touch, and then he fakes landing and then jumping back up and hitting it again. And he does something in the middle of both those things I just said. He gets the touch by wave dashing and a little pop over Jaffinho. It's so beautiful. It's actually so beautiful. All Exotic has to do is be patient, wait for the pass, trust his teammate. And a good, like, honestly, that's like a really slow shot and it looks burger as fuck. But since it was behind the guy in net, I mean, all he has to do is shoot anywhere behind Lost. Doesn't help Lost at the goalpost too. But Jaffinho has to get a touch on the ball there probably. That was the Furia mistake there. So 2-2. We've looked at a lot of things in this video so far. Hopefully you've learned something from this video so far. Exotic just shits on them all. How did this happen? I feel like this shouldn't be a goal. I'll take a look though. That's yeah. Is Jaffinho the weakest link on this Furia team? Because surely this shouldn't be happening. Sorry, I'm hating right now. Who's Jaffinho, bro? Is it this guy? Okay, it's this guy. Plenty of boost, good positioning. Ah, what the fuck? He pre-jumped. He thought he was gonna, like, I don't know. That was pretty poor. That was really poor. All you gotta do is just wait. He did such a good job. You just gotta wait, see what Exotic does, and then challenge. And then, yeah, Exotic just gets the freest double of all time. Lost is probably in such a bad position. Like, he looks like he's at fault here as well. I mean, he has to jump for this. I don't know why he's going for a squishy save. Okay, that was poor by both Jaffinho and Lost. Both of them could have bailed, like, Fury out of getting scored on. Exotic with a good, like, fake on the first touch, good ball control, and the double tap. Obviously, it's all good. However, something like that should definitely get defended at this level. Because you're going to call me crazy, but that shit's getting defended in my ranked game. I promise you. I promise you. 9 out of 10 ranked games, that shit's getting defended. I know it sounds crazy, but you have to believe. You have to trust. But mistakes like that can happen, and they're on land, so it just happens, bro. Can't be perfect for 5 minutes. Cannot be perfect for 5 minutes. This could be a goal. That is a goal. M0nkey M00n, huge mistake here. Gargantuan mistake here. Really good defense right here. Gotta respect this touch. The 50 there isn't the best, but it's really difficult given the circumstances. And he could still be chilling right here. He just has to not get dunked on by Lost and get it clear to the right side. But like I said, nerves are high, pressure's high. It's a LAN. You just want to knock the ball down. Maybe he thought there was 1 second left. Maybe he didn't see the defender there. I do not know. So he hits it back out front, and then Jaffinho just gets a shot on that, and it's just, that's a tilter. I'd be very tilted. Very unlucky. Now it's an overtime game. I don't know. Take a second to say like and comment. Any thoughts below. If you think my analysis or like anything I'm saying is completely stupid, let me know. And yeah, subscribe also. Even this is like kind of a shitty play. He goes for the flip. And I think he does get his flip. As weird as it looked. Maybe he didn't. I think he did though. And nothing really happens with that play. But it's all good. At least he tried. Try to do something. He doesn't go for this because Yan's is going to be there to catch it. He shadow defends because they're dribbling. Beautiful touch by M0nkey. That's not easy. He's going to stay with this ball. Good 50. Beautiful. Go back, get boost. No boost to be found, so he just saves his pad because it's very precious. 36 boost. Good touch. This is stellar gameplay for the boost given. Goes for the bump here, which is so helpful. Grab more pads, 12, 24. And now he gets rewarded with that full boost. He played such great defense there. Helping his teammate out, challenging for them, being where he needs to be. I feel like that's really underrated, what he did there. Because a lot of people could... I should go back and look at this, but I'm not gonna. A lot of people would just be fucking flying around field, grabbing the 100 boost, and then making a wide rotation back. But M0nkey, he's helping. There's a stat I saw in a Johnny Boy video where he's like the closest to his teammates percentage-wise out of every game like this season. It was something insane. He was like closest to teammates at all times, I think it was. And like closest to the ball also. And yeah, he gets rewarded. Very simple goal. Like the squishy video, his positioning and 100 boost, no flipping, no nonsense, no air roll like he says, is very straightforward. And I think that point was very clear. However, this shot is not free. Jaffinho's in net with 0 boost, so it's kind of free. Yan's has 12 boost, and he can cover a lot of the net. Once again, it's not very free. This has to be a good shot. And it is a fucking slot top left. It is slotted. It's really not that fast, but the pacing's good enough, and the placement is the perfect part to where it's a goal on Furia. Look at Jaffinho. He's absolutely cooked. It's like a Yan's. I mean, yeah, M0nkey could shoot it anywhere on that net. Right, top right, bottom right, anywhere. So I think it's very important to emphasize if your positioning is good and you have like a ton of boost and you find yourself in positions like this, but you can't capitalize, work on your shooting. Just work on like slotting it in a good spot. In this particular scenario, M0nkey didn't use a flip here. This was a double jump, I believe, or a single jump. I don't think it was a single jump shot. Yeah, it was a double jump. Double jump, just front of the car, corner of the car. Line drive, beautiful stuff. And he actually ends up getting the top position on the leaderboard or scoreboard, whatever you call it. So let me know if you enjoyed this video at all and you learned anything from it. I even learned some things watching it. I'm applying all this to my rank game the next time I play. If I missed anything like that this guy does in particular or anyone else on the field does, let me know. If you're a low rank and this video helped you at all, come back to this video and also let me know, because I would love to see if you extracted anything from this content and information. Other than that, I've been yapping on and rambling on long enough. I love y'all, and sorry I haven't uploaded as much. I don't really find like interesting things that I think other people find interesting that other people aren't already doing on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, like I don't even know. All right, that's it. I love y'all. Have a great day. Peace.